Okay, so this is your letter to Dr. Alison Gray. Okay, it's approved. Date is also fine. Dear Dr. Alison, that's okay. Then what is the name of the patient? The name of the patient is Brandon Cross, not Joseph. Okay, so if you have made this mistake, okay, in your whole letter, you are writing Brandon Cross, and here you are writing, Joseph. So that's a major mistake. Okay, please be careful while writing the names because you might think that it's not that important or maybe, but it is important. And if you write or if you make these sort of mistakes, these are very, very common basic things. So if you make these mistakes, then things are going to be difficult, right? So don't do that, please. Okay, then I'm writing to refer Brandon Cross having sign and symptoms suggestive of no Brandon Cross who has signs or signs and symptoms. Okay, who has should be there. Okay, suggestive of rheumatic fever. Rheumatic fever should be small. It not be capital. R or whatever the diagnosis is, whenever you're writing them in the paragraph, it should be small. It should not be a capital letter. Then kindly arrange an urgent appointment with Dr. Alison Gray for further assessment and management. Okay. So see, it's very I would say very bad way of writing. Who writing this? Can you tell me who is writing this letter, doctor? Dr. Joseph. Sorry? Joseph Watkins. Dr. Joseph. Joseph Watkins. No. Okay. You are writing this letter, my brother. Joseph Watkins is not writing this letter. Who has wrote this letter? You or Joseph Watkins came in and wrote this letter on your copy. Yes. You have written this letter, my brother. It's not Joseph Watkins. And even if the thing is, it means you have so far you have you have not even understood that what is the letter writing then. No, sir, I thought that doctor who is referring to other doctor, he should. No, my brother, see, if you open the case notes, come on, if you open the case notes, okay, it's not Joseph Watkins who is writing this letter, my brother. Please understand this. You are a doctor. Where it is written Joseph Watkins, I cannot see this name in it. Where it is written. You are a GP, Dr. Joseph. No, see, that's the thing. So you are a GP, okay, and for example, your name is Dr. Joseph Watkins, but your name should not be written in the letter at all. Okay. There is, okay, see, I told you, did I mention anywhere from last 10 days, whatever, we are going through, did I mention anywhere that you have to mention your name or any doctor's name apart from the doctor whom you are referring or discharging the patient to? Did I ask you to write your name? No, I didn't, man. So why would you write that? And okay, for example, you are writing Joseph Watkins, but why would you write Joseph Watkins here? It's the patient information where it is where it's written that Joseph Watkins was born in 2003. So it means Joseph Watkins is a doctor according to you, and he was born in 2003. And you are the letter he is writing the letter in 2012. So he is like 9 years old, and he's a doctor. Does that make sense? No, right? So it's really a common sense. See, this is what I'm emphasizing on. As I mentioned yesterday as well. Right now we are stuck on the basics. We are not moving forward, and I can't move forward if you'll make these sort of mistakes. And this is simple, very very simple. I cannot emphasize more. You following me? So that doesn't make sense at all. That Joseph Watkins is a doctor writing a letter in 2012, was born in 2003. It's just a 9 year old. Is that possible? I mean, we just have to be very careful. Okay, just understand why you're writing it, and keep after writing a letter, before sending it to me or even in your exam as well, please read your letter 2 3 times. You will understand your mistakes. Okay, the good thing is that the things that I mentioned yesterday about the comma and these sort that have been improved. This is very wrong. Okay, I'm writing to, okay, so this is not kindly arranged. So it's not someone else who is arranging, an urgent referral or appointment. You are a doctor, man. You are writing a letter. So you have to write, as I mentioned again and again, you just have to follow the simple version of the purpose. It should contain two things: the reason and bonds. The reason you have written very well. The sentence the tense, the tense has some problem, but okay, the sentence makes sense, but the demands should be what? Further assessment and management. And you are asking the further assessment. Okay, to whom? To Dr. Allison. So you will write, your further assessment and management would be appreciated. Simple, one simple line, and you are done with the purpose, because you have already mentioned Dr. Allison's name twice. Okay, so you don't need to mention his or her name third time in the purpose. Okay. Then Brandon Cross on 14/1/12 presented with complaints of fever, sore throat. Okay.
Arrange we have
I didn't get your
kindly arrange an urgent document, or I should
write. You have to write, my brother, you have to write, your further assessment and management would be appreciated. That is it. Okay. There is no kindly arrange this and that. There is nothing like arrangements over here. It's just simple sentence. Your further assessment and management would be highly appreciated. That's it. Okay. Lethargy since last 3 days. On examination, his temperature was raised, cervical lymph nodes and tonsils were enlarged. It exudate. Okay, so exert you have to do in a good way, but why would you make things complicated just by adding complete your sentence? That's end it over here. Put full stop. Right there from sentence. Okay. Therefore, suspected tonsillitis. Therefore, I suspected tonsillitis. A doctor who is referring. Okay. If you want to make if you rather this, but if you want the other ways to, you can just write therefore an assessment. Okay. Just leave it. Just go with this. Therefore, I suspected tonsillitis. and commenced him on oral penicillin and paracetamol for 5 days. That's it. See, just end it. There is no need to write then review. Okay, just end it. This then review is very bad. It's very poor uh, way to explain things. Okay, just end it over here. Just focus on these things and where to end. The problem is that you will write a really good sentence and you'll make it a one sentence, like sorry, one paragraph or one sentence, and that doesn't make sense. You have to make uh, 3-4 sentences, okay, for one paragraph minimum. Okay, you can go more, but at least 3-4 it should be there. There should be compound. Okay, I'm just trying to make as things, make things as easier as I can for you, so that you don't need to focus more. Okay, then move forward. On this date, Brandon's mother also complained for right knee joint pain for 2 days, and he is unable to sleep at night. Therefore, her mother. See, Brandon is a male. So if you'll write her, okay. So now I'm just pointing out the very basic mistakes. Okay, so it should be his. Forget about the other things. I'm not going there. Yeah. So if you make this his or her mistake, see, that's the problem. Therefore, her mother-in-law is coming for his help. And he's 9 years old, okay, and he already has mother-in-law. Now, these sort of things, doesn't make sense to me at all, and I'm really, concerned about it. So you're writing about this thing. Subjective, it's like on this date, Brandon's mother was concerned, okay, as he had sleepless nights, difficulty coping with. Okay, so it's all about the mother herself. So she's having some problems because Brandon, is not sleeping, and that's why his mother is having these issues. Okay, and that's why Brandon's mother, it means the mother of Brandon that has a mother-in-law, and that is there to help. But you don't need to mention it. See, this letter is about Brandon. It's not about her mother. So you have to write Brandon. Brandon's mother also complained that Brandon had sleepless nights, and that's why she was unable to cope with the things. That's it. Okay. Brandon also was not eating. Okay. And she also reported that he had fever, right knee joint pain, tiredness, and lethargy for last 2 days. Okay, so that's the way to write it down. I'm just trying to make very, very simple sentences. Okay, and please use the information that is given inside the case notes. Okay, you don't need to think more. You don't need to change anything. It's just whatever is written, just write that thing. And even if you want, you can skip the mother's concern. There's no problem with that. Just write on subsequent visit, Brandon's mother was concerned as he was not eating. Okay, she also complained of fever. Okay, that he had fever, right knee pain. Okay, and tenderness, lethargy for last few days. Simple. It's very, very simple. Okay. Then on examination is right knee joint. No, so now the thing is, this particular paragraph is a past paragraph. Again, see, This is the recent paragraph, okay, 21/1/2012. This is the most recent paragraph. It means this is the today's visit. Today you are writing, okay? But before all this 19/1, okay, and even if the other one, okay, this one as well, the 19/1, yeah, so this is same. Yeah, 19/1/2012 is the previous paragraph, right? And it's the past visit. It should be written in the past tense. Yesterday I told you have to write the past visit in the past tense. Okay, it's very, very simple. I cannot make things more simple. Just, and I'm really much concerned now. I don't know what to do because I've been explaining things and still, there is going the similar problems are there. So on examination, his right knee joint was swollen and mild systolic murmur was audible. And again, you're writing, see, is and was. Yesterday I mentioned this thing. Okay, that don't mix two sentences, please. Don't write this and that. And I completely explained everything to you. Still, you have made the same mistake. Therefore, kept on Brufen 100 mg TDS for 2 days and review along with laboratory investigation and ECG. Therefore, he was commenced on Brufen 100 mg and a review visit was planned along with the laboratory or along with the test results. Okay, that's it, an ECG. So that's the way to write. Again, listen to me. Therefore, it was commenced on Brufen 100 mg 3 times a day, but there's no need to write how many times a day. Just write Brufen 100 mg for 2 days. And a review visit was planned along with the laboratory investigation or along with the investigations, including an ECG. Okay, now move forward. Now this 21/1, it's a today's visit. So you have to write today. The word today should be there. Okay, it should not be date. Okay, TODAY. This is the word you have to write today. Brandon's ECG. It should be Brendan's, not Brendan. Okay, it should be Brendan's this way. Okay, apostrophe and S. Brendan's ECG showed, has showed. Now you have to write the present thing. Okay, has showed prolonged PR interval, range ASO titer, and ESR level. Therefore, an assessment of rheumatic fever has been made. Okay, or therefore I suspected rheumatic fever. Or even just remove it. No need to mention it because you're already writing this in the purpose. Okay, then Brandon has 6 sisters and 3 brothers. His mother is housewife, father is in Indonesia. He's allergic. So see, does this makes any sense while writing how many brothers he has, how many sisters he has? Okay, what does the father do? Okay, so that makes sense. The important thing, so you don't need to write it. It's irrelevant information. If you're writing it, you're already messing things up, okay? He's allergic to nuts and or you can write and was or has hospitalized due to anaphylaxis 2 years ago. Okay. You can write he is allergic to nuts and has had an anaphylactic reaction 2 years ago. no need to write whether her mother is housewife or his mother is housewife, his father is doing this, he has 5 brothers, 10 sisters. Doesn't matter. It's all about Brandon. You have to mention. So, for example, you are a doctor working in an outpatient department, and you are suspecting a rheumatic fever. Does this make sense to you?
No.
While you know, so will it no it so will it make sense to you that you know how many brothers and sisters you have?
No.
No, so that's the thing. So just think like that, my brother. It's very simple, you know. So there is no need to ask about brothers. So if the patient is sitting in front of me and he's saying I have chest pain, will I ask how many brothers you have? How many sisters you have? So this sort of information is given in the case notes just to make you, just to confuse you. And if you'll get confused, then what happens? You lose your score. You have to be very selective with the information, whatever the information you're writing. You are a doctor, think like that. If I take a history and if I have to, for example, you are a PG and there's a consultant and you have to present the case to the consultant. So how would you present it? Just think that way and write a letter. The information should flow that way. Okay, what information you will tell your consultant? Will you say that this person has 10 brothers? You won't. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so just think that way that you are writing and you are actually, presenting this letter or a case to the consultant, and that's what they are judging you. That's why they have put this OET for MRCP or CLA or even Australian Medical Council and now in the USMLE as well to check whether you know how to present the case or not. It's very simple. Just think that way. If you think, okay, oh my God, this is English, oh my God, I'm going to die, I'm not going to be able to write it down, then you will not be able to write it down. Just think logically. If you think logically, things will eventually happen. Okay. Few things you have improved. I'm glad on that, but definitely there is always a room to improve, and we have to improve so that we can, we can pass it.
Sir, I am not having access to my previous letter.
Sorry, your voice is quite distorted. I don't know why.
Actually, I do not have access to all the letters previously and yesterday.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm not able to understand your point at the moment. Let me just get done with this thing, and then you can, voice note me on WhatsApp, whatever you're asking, and we can talk about it. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. In view of in view of the above, okay, that the THE should be there, okay, in view of the above, I would request to arrange an urgent appointment. No, so I told you how to write the, conclusion. I sent you the voice note, or maybe I explained to you. So just have any of the above. I would be grateful if you could further assess and manage the patient. Simple. So the thing is that if you will try to make things, very different and complicated, and you'll think, okay, this is very simple, and then there's going to be a problem. Please understand the way I'm explaining. Just focus on that. I can assure you, inshallah, you're going to pass. Okay. Again, yours sincerely, there should be no Dr. Joseph, nothing. Just write DOCTOR, doctor word. That's it. And I told you this, and you have been writing this thing in the previous letters. I don't know why you have written the Dr. Joseph Watkins. It's really,
Letter, it was written here, so I thought
see, just write yours sincerely, DOCTOR. That's it, doctor. The word doctor should be there, nothing else. Okay, there should be no name. If you write any name, you will fail. If you write
Okay.
your name, you will fail and they will not give you your result as well. I can assure you on that. Okay, because if you write your name, okay, it means, okay, so leave it. I don't want to go into that. Okay, so just don't write your name anywhere, okay, except the exam paper, obviously. Okay, and I don't think they will even ask you for the name on the exam paper as well. Okay, they already know the name. Okay, so that's it with the with your letter. Okay, so just improve these things. We have to make things easy. I hope whatever
But
I've said you
in the